So on this one, this is the follow-up to when we added brand new admin credentials. So on this pro tip of the week, we are going to remove admin credentials. Now you're saying to yourself, duh. Well, okay, duh is true. I'm kind of a duh kind of guy where at times I sit there and scratch my head going, man, you think pretty highly of yourself at times, and then you go, man, I'm just not very smart. And these are one of these things where it's easy, extremely easy to forget about it. Because again, you make changes to your users within your WordPress site and you forget about this. It's a super easy thing to forget about. But bottom line is hackers are lazy, just like you, just like me. They're lazy. And so they will do the least amount they possibly can. And one of the things that they go after is admin, right? Your God credentials that are on your WordPress site. So you need to remove these if you've changed your admin credentials like we've talked about. They're initial target of hackers and they go after them because it allows them to install or remove or whatever they want to do on the WordPress site, right? So you need to do it. Now, what you have to do, again, note, if you haven't listened to podcast, the one previous to this one, make sure, I think it's 09. Yeah, I think so. Make sure you set up your account first. Do not delete this account until you've set one up. Otherwise, you may have issues. So set up your new account first, your new admin account. And you'll go to your WordPress site, click on the users tab, and down to the left, there's basically, you can have all the users area, and you can add new users. Okay, that's where you need to do it. Okay, so if you've done that and you're in business and you've got your admin, again, usernames are obfuscated or different. Don't go like something cool like your last name and social security number for your username. Don't do that. But you need to look at going into there and set up your new account. Okay, now if that's been done, you're down your users area, go to all of that, and you'll pull up all users. You will see where your admin is at. The original one, right? So you need to click on the checkbox to the left that says delete, D-E-L-E-T-E, delete, okay? Now you click that little button. Okay, I'm gonna send this danger again. Danger, do not do this unless you add a new admin. Okay, just do that, okay? I think I've said that enough. I hope you guys have forgotten that one. So I'm a little slow, so it's usually the third time's a charm. So you'll get that, and it'll go through and ask you, do you want to attribute your content to another user or just delete it all? So all these years of content that you have created, do you want to just delete it all that's tied to it? No, negative ghostwriter, the pattern is full. Tell me the movie. No, sorry. So you will go to this and you will click attribute. So you attribute the content to your new admin or to a different user role, editor, however you may think of it, but you need to attribute this content to somebody else, okay? So once you do that, it's gone. So you did that, you're good to go, bam, now it's gone, right? So that is an important factor. Because if you don't do this, you will lose it all. And you definitely don't want to do that all. You'll do that once, only once, and then you won't make the same mistake again, I hope. But that was something that was stressed to me when I was going through this going, yeah, because I got real clicky into clicky, and I was clicking off delete, yeah, all right, and I went, oh no, what just happened? Now, thankfully, at the time I did this, I only had a couple blog posts that were up there, but they were gone. And I had made backups of them, so I was able to bring all that back. But again, something to consider. So that kind of rolls into the backup question. Make sure you have an adequate backup before you do this. Make sure you back up your site. Anytime you make any sort of big changes like this, especially dealing with the admin accounts, make sure you back up your website before you do it, just because you don't know what's going to happen. Now, if you're unable to delete the admin account, then what you need to do is you need to demote it, knock it down. Basically, turn it in from an admin down to a contributor or no role for this site are both good options. Take away the rights that this admin account has. If it doesn't have rights on your site or has limited rights on your site, they can't do much with it if they get access to it, the hackers, I should say. So if you can't delete it, demote it. Then also when you demote it, put big honky nasty password on it. It's awesome to do, and save it in your password manager. Now, the importance of that again is that if you do those things, you have that information available. If you need it, you can always go back to it. But if you can't delete it, demote it and put a big nasty password on it. Because if somebody gets into your site and has the ability, let's say an editor, where they could potentially do some things to your site, they could promote that site or that attributor or account up to admin or super admin or however you want to call it. So just park it, don't use it if you cannot delete it. Okay?